Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are well. Yes, we are up and about. It's a bonus stream. It's a happy stream. It's a Friday. We should all be feeling good about ourselves on a Friday. Move the camera. The camera gets knocked about a fair bit by me. Hey, Godspurs. How are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Now let's see if that chat widget is working properly. Yep, I've got a little chat widget you can see on the right. I'm hoping that it's clear. Yeah, I'm looking at today is gonna be a funky day because I'm gonna be using all kinds of things. I'm be looking. Got a big view of myself. Hey, buzzing! You're just buzzing. Well done. I think we've got some news coming out about you guys. Hey, hello, Harit Danos. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are well. I've got news for you. Mr. Miles Jacobson just dropped something. Yeah, he didn't drop it literally, like it's an article that just came out. I'm gonna share it with you guys, the link as well. I'm gonna put it in chat. Copy. That's why I've got my own stream hub. Yeah, that's the link. Yeah. So you guys can see that. In fact, nowadays I'll allow links to be added by the moderators and anybody else. In fact, anybody can pop a link, but I'm hoping that people ask first before they drop a link. Okay, so I kind of made it a bit more looser because last time a lot of people want to have tactical advice, but they have images of their tactics, but they can't really drop the link. So what I've done is I've made it easier for you guys to share your links, but if like the Dropbox thing, right? You know what happened with Dropbox? Somebody went in there and deleted the entire Dropbox folder. So if that ever happens again, you know what's gonna happen. Yeah. So we've got some news coming in. This article here. Yeah, check out this article, man. So we've got why Football Manager 25 was cancelled. Pulling the game was absolutely right. It's in the. I shared the link with you guys if you guys are keen. If you want to know more about this. But this is Miles talking about the game. This interview just came out August 29. So it has been almost 2 years since the new edition of Football Manager hit the market. And if you go down the list, you get a deep explanation on why it was cancelled. Right. This is the most he said in the last couple of months. So I literally sat there, just couldn't find things in my own game. It was pretty embarrassing. It was within an hour that I sat there and thought we can't release. So basically what happened was Miles was playing the alpha, the first version of the game, right? So, and then he wanted to find his youth team, couldn't find it. So he got annoyed and he said, that's it, we can't release the game because it's small little things like that were difficult for him to access. So he went, okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. So a development update was published on September, which had a dedicated revising our timeline subsection as a result of 3 curveballs coming Sports Interactive's way just hours before. So they put out a notice on the website, the FMFC website, about the development plans for the game, right? And then lo and behold, they have to basically come in and change things around because a few hours later, they got 3 curveballs. So the first of these was a result of collective human error. Multiple people forgot about a bug fixing process that is necessary to publish a game. That's quite key, I think. Jacob said that's completely on us. The second curveball was a legal issue. Now, I'm familiar with this. This came from Sega. This actually happened after the announcement came. Sega actually sent an email. None of us know what is inside the email because there was a lot of talk about this leading up to it, right? Because I suspected there had to be a legal issue, right? Apart from a technical issue for them not to say anything, which hence the silence. He cannot go into the issue of a third unexpected development. This is interesting, no? So we know of 2. I mean, most of us know of 2, right? So the third one, they can't talk about it. So there must be something substantial that forced them into that position. So what? Yeah, I remember. Do y'all remember Championship Manager 4? The one that had the graphical 2D match engine? Because before that, there was no match engine, graphical match engine, right? And that was delayed by about 2 to 3 months. Yeah, a few months. And it was postponed all the way until March. I remember we used to having a game in November, but the game only came out in March and it was bug ridden like crazy, and a lot of them were pissed off. In fact, if you look at the history for most of the players, I don't think anybody played more than a few months that edition of the game. Jacobson uses an analogy of what it's like switching from Windows to Mac. Yeah. This is important. I mean, like for the guys, essentially when they go to Unity, it's basically a language in C#, so they got to export everything they've done in another language and put it there. Okay, there is another relationship with the Unity like this. The process. I mean, they had to. I mean, for years we wanted better graphics in the game. We wanted a cleaner UI. We've all wanted that for a really long time. Okay, and honestly speaking, none. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not unhappy that they have to take their time, because maybe as one of the guys who was around for the March debacle with Championship Manager, right? And having gone through one edition of the game where there were so many bugs, we actually had a song at Christmas about how many bugs there were in the game. It was one of the most, it is classic. It was it was just after 03 or 04, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was crazy. People were unhappy. No one was happy about it. So yeah, they decided to take their time. That's fine. Cancellation of FM25. Yeah, that was when they went and did their financials numbers. Yeah, financially it was a disaster. Oh, this is the first time we hear about this, man. When he used to releasing a game every year, we lost the revenue from every single sale that we believed that we could make. It's more the revenue that was affected than the cost. The costs were looking great, but people were still going out and buying the previous games. There was still some money coming in, but it was nowhere near what was normally coming in. Okay. There were three options. They could release the game anyway, look at alternative dates, or think of the long-term impact rather than short-term games. Okay. This one, Jürgen Post, correct. He's a CEO of Sega Europe. So the chief operating officer, basically understood what was going on. Yeah, basically the Sega was very supportive. It's true, no? I think Sega has been incredibly supportive of Sports Interactive, considering what was going on. They must have been aware of the critical issues that they had. 3 people have departed, but that was because of the consolidation of IT teams rather than the cancellation-related playoffs. Yeah, see, if they hadn't bounced back this year, I would have been the first out of the door. He knew his head was on the line as well. So I received criticism from some fans of the public silence on social media. The posts were very matter-of-fact statements. We've made a lot of mistakes. We own them and I apologize for them, but you can't change the past. That's another reason why we went quiet after we announced that the game's cancelled. We wanted to go back when we actually got something to talk about, not promise that we're going to be delivering a game this year until we know that we are going to be delivering. In this world, you got to shut the hell up. Otherwise, people will take a tiny breadcrumb and turn it into a loaf of bread, particularly with the popularity of the game. Completely agree with this. I am so happy that they shut up. Because if you were to drop a video or a nugget of information, it would have been blown out of proportion. Everybody would have seen things that might not even be there. So I'm actually very happy that... Of course, I am unhappy that they were quiet, but I can understand why. But still, I mean... I've always said something about this. No? I mean, like, okay, we don't need to know about the game, right? But then it could have spun in a lot of directions. Like, I had a suggestion about showing them doing non-football manager related stuff. But then somebody out there may have taken it the wrong way and gone, yeah, you see, they're not working, that kind of thing. So they should be blamed. So I get where they're coming from. It was a no-win situation for them as far as needing to keep quiet. It's not FM25 is going to be because it was a mistake. There's a lot of FM25 out there. There are also some in there that they're going to be there. There's some things that we already know. What? So it's not what FM25 was going to be because that was a mistake. There is a lot of FM25 in there. There's also some 24 things in there that they were going to be there. Okay, basically, what he's trying to say here is FM26 isn't looking the way they wanted it to initially. So there's a bit of a compromise that they've made. One aspect of the cancel FM that has been denied a mistake was the desire to move away from drastic changes to the that has been deemed a mistake. Was a desire to move away from the UI. You know what? They stated that they will be moving away from the email system for a decade in favor of tile and card system. So I was one of those guys out there that was a bit worried about this. I have no issue with the current UI. I just needed it to be jazzed up and, done in blocks. There's a slight difference between the tile system, and what I wanted. Mine was more Oracle. Sounds like Oracle software, which is you've got all the elements. All I have to do is choose what I want on my screen. So that's in a nutshell. A tile and card system is basically you press that and it opens up and you get whatever is underneath that tile. Okay, so a whole bunch of cards underneath that tile. So the way I wanted it was my tile and cards would be blocks, and then I pull them into a user interface that I can manipulate. So that's what I was hoping for in terms of UI. It would have meant a lot of customization for lots of people who play the game. And when I saw the tile and card system the first time, it looked really cheap. So now I'm glad that they actually decided, something is wrong. So they wanted to replicate how communication the football works in the real world, but they found that the change just did not work in a video game. So WhatsApping style is out. A decision was made to redesign and improve the old messaging system to provide a necessary sense of familiarity. So this is good news, okay? Because if they had stuck to the old, if they had gone into this new model of tile and card system, people like me would have been really annoyed because I would have to go to several different places to drill down. It's hard to explain because it's easy for me to visualize this. Okay, so in other words, what it means is this. I want all the information on one page. What with the option of having different options for views. That makes a lot more sense, right? So it's like currently what we have is we have a lot of options to add a different view. Maybe on this view, I don't want to see training. I want to see something else. So that's what we currently have. It's not that bad. It isn't bad. But I'm glad that they've decided to chuck the system away. Whilst the game is a sequel, the best sequels always have nods back to their predecessors. This is actually so true, no? This is so true. This is incredibly true. I'm so happy that they see that, man. Okay, I just want to do something else. Okay, we got rid of too many trying to be too ambitious. All well and good. Okay, the International Women's Football was part of what was planned for 25 years and what is good. Okay, at the time of writing, the number of countries is in the low double figures. So basically, the number of leagues that we have is in what? The teens. 20, 30? It cannot be higher than that, right? Double figures, right? So it cannot be 99. That's too high, right? So if it's low, it's less than 50. So they've got less than 50 female leagues around the world. So it's fine. I mean, 35,000, that's not a lot. No? This sounds like 10 to 15 leagues. Yeah, we're really proud. Okay, that's okay. Also, a massive thanks to EAFC who have been really helpful throughout this whole process. They had exclusive licenses. So this is the reason why we saw a lot of EAFC, because they are the ones that have exclusive licenses in women's. It's nice to see EAFC and Electronic Arts and SI working together, considering the fact that they have like interesting games, right? Both of them. Yeah. Work on FM25, it started in secret. While the decision to cancel 25 had been communicated, it was not allowed to be shared internally until the end of the month. Yep. Now you see why they kept quiet. Even they had to keep quiet even from their own staff. This is very true, because if you work in a publicly listed company, I was in a publicly listed company and we were having high-level discussions about a possible merger with another company. We basically wanted to buy over another company. But the meetings were only involved 4 guys. And we couldn't talk about it for months with the employees. So we knew that it was going to be a great change, but you can't really communicate something like this to anyone. So legally, sometimes companies have to make decisions which cannot be shared with their employees, and this is a significant one as well. So they cannot talk about this to their staff because canceling FM25 had to be kept in secret. Once the team was split into different hit squads, there were groups looking at the UI, user experience, another looking at transfers, a squad to fix the color scheme. Now, this is nice. Color scheming fixes means that this is very UI related, right? So, in fact, when you look at this, right, you kind of know I kind of know what I can expect. I can expect a FM26 that is not going to be drastically different from FM25. It's going to have a new UI. The approach might be almost similar. We could have workflows that are different because from what I can see here, they might have different workflows. Because look here, they've got to reprogram everything into from their old code into C#, which means they got to write everything from bottom up. So when that happens, right, they might encounter, like, we had bugs in the game in FM24, so they might want to like change certain things and they have to do it. They might have a different approach to it. Like we might have to do mentoring differently, right? So there might be another workflow for mentoring, for example, because currently it's quite easy, but maybe on C# we have to do it a different way. Asked when he felt happy with 36. I describe it as we've been in a very long tunnel. We couldn't see the light at the end of it. Well, when the new messaging system went in, we went around the bend and we could see the light at the end. Yeehaw! So basically what happened is when they had the UI in the original way they had announced it, when we first saw the really boring UI the first time around, they couldn't really get that to work. So it was technically not going to give players the experience of being immersed in a game of football management. And I kind of like this because it's a clean admission that they had to like change certain things, drop it. And, this happens, right, with development teams. The mood change has been like, we really do have a game again. This is funny. The last part. So before that, right, when they had last year, when they had announced the cancellation, essentially they felt, oh God, this game is terrible. We can't play this game. let's just bin it, man, guys. We're not playing this game. You want to play this game? No, I don't want to play this game. Okay, let's kill it. Okay, all right, let's kill this game. So basically, that's what they said. That's quite interesting. What do you guys think? I mean, tell me in the chat. What do you guys think about this? I shared the link earlier. I did share the link very much earlier. If you want to know the link, if you want the link again, I can. Just put it here. The proposed UI for FM25 would have been a factor that would have driven me away from a game I've been playing for 3 years, so I'm happy as well. Agreed, man. Yeah. The first UI was terrible. Yeah. I mean, the one that they came up with, I was like, no way I'm going to play that. I'm like, no way I want to play that game. Because it was like, not a UI I'm happy with. So now they've given us a UI that they're basically saying they're going back to the old, like the messaging system is going to be different. So I'm happy with that. So spot on for the most part. Glad Miles actually played it and found it impossible. Yeah, I think so too. I'm actually happy that he played the game. Look, at least they played the game and they came back. Look, this game is crap. We can't expect people to play this game. Let's just move on from here and do something else, right? So that's good news. That is good news. Fast Pro, it's an interesting read and it's a transparency they talked about 2 years ago, thinking converting everything to C++ to C# is going to be. I agree. Fast Pro, when the first came out, right, and they said that they were going to, there's 9 million lines of code. The first year when they announced they were going to Unity, and then the next year we're going to do FM25 in Unity. I was like, oh, hell, man, you can't get it done in a year. There's 9 million lines of code that you first have to convert, migrate, and then check. So I was like, how many people do you have employed? Because there's a lot. And just the writing and the translation is one thing. So there's going to be a lot of people involved. I was never optimistic about that target, which is the reason why I'm glad that they could turn around and gone like, okay, let's deal with this, fix it. So I'm glad. The transparency thing. I'm glad, they could turn around and gone. Let's fix this. Hey, once again, guys, if you're new to the channel or you've been here for a while, there is a bot on the stream called Joey. Is at Joey_BTN. So if you want to talk to the bot, by all means, go and have fun. And let's see what he says. They've been recruiting programmers for Unity since 21 or 22. Yeah, but fair, but that's not enough. But first, you got programmers. Then you got people to have to translate. No, that's not enough. I mean, okay. If you guys have worked on code before, right? Writing code, translating code, and migrating code, it's a lot of work, okay? And I guess you're not going to be able to bring in, you are talking about 50 to 100 guys, no? Just to transfer 9 million. And that's the guys who are translating the code to C from C# to C, from C++ to C#. Spurs fan, there's another one on Gamer I posted on DC. Yeah, I saw Discord. I saw that. Yeah, thanks for posting it, Spurs fan. I mean, you're the one who spotted it first, no? You spotted it very fast. In fact, you were spot on on spotting it. Well done, brother. I had guys coming in from even the guys on where's that place? The chaps from my moderators group. We were talking about it as well. Because we are thinking, do we have to start working like crazy today? Because there might be a lot of unhappy people on the forums. But so far, if I go to the forums, not here. So far, it doesn't look like it. We got interview from Athletic. So you can see that at the bottom, right? So some really interesting things from Miles. They put it up. And so far, doesn't seem to be a lot of laugh reading this, to be honest. Not being able to is a peak. Okay. This might just be thinking for the guy. I don't see anything too negative so far. This might, yeah. Yeah, you see, a lot of guys who are familiar with code, right? They're all saying the same thing. Find the sky thinking. I was also one of them. Say like when they said this, I hear, I don't know a lot about C#. Don't think I'm a superstar coder, whatever. No, I'm not. Okay, but I know a bit about C#. I know a small bit about C#, and trust me, okay. If you need sheer numbers and you need a long timeline just to migrate the thing, and that's just the first part. And we're not talking about giving the game a new look after that. Demolishing and rebuilding a house brick by brick. There's no way you can get it done in 2 weeks, 6 months. No way. As I know, the forums are going to be a different thing. The forums are going to be a different thing. Correct. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. So far, it's not been too the scale of moving didn't be massively underestimated. Everybody, okay, all right. So basically, it's not that bad. Okay, no one's too unhappy. That's good news. Okay. So as you can see, we finished the season in a really unhealthy position, second. I was hoping to have won the title, but I didn't. What do I need to do? Okay, this one's fine. We need to do this. Upload this because we're gonna have to look for players like new strikers. Hungary, I think this is the latest one, right? I hope this is the latest one. How many games, minutes? Appearances 19, 24, 34. Okay, well, let's those outing. Players in range. We need another striker. The number of strikers. I keep looking for strikers. I think it's the same one. Juric, Jambo. Juric, Jambo. Who's the last name on this list? Philip Vacheta. Maybe. I think it's the same list. We can just check, how many appearances? 19. How many appearances here? 36. So this is a new one. Okay. All right. All right. So we got to go all the way to the bottom. Don't look at me. This is SI. Nothing to do with this. Only camera. I think I need to make the font. I actually wanted to make it transparent, but I gotta think about this now. Hold on. I'm doing multiple things at the same time. So if you guys are wondering why I'm taking so long, what am I doing? Along the way, by the way, I'm also tweaking other things on the stream. So I just added some new things on the stream. So while I've added all that, I have to continually make sure that this is working the way I want it to work. Yeah, this is not it. Okay, that's the one. All right. So let's go to this window. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. I'm doing some tweaks to certain things on the stream. Yeah, see, that's better. Yeah, this is better. So now when the chat comes out, it's a bit more easier to see. Okay. Copy this. Okay. Oh, I got all these monitors, right? Okay, new arrivals. Okay, right. Prisa Borukov wasn't bad. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Fertilizer. I like your handle. Fertilizer. Quite cute. Cute. Prisa Borukov had a good game, 10 goals, and then we had Danielson coming in, also pitching in him 10 goals. Why this guy 10 in 12, this guy 10 in 22. Mihai, 20-year midfielder, didn't do too badly. I mean, these guys were
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
How are you, man? Why would I? I'm the only one who will laugh at your jokes, even when your mic is muted. Plus, I'm cheaper than therapy. Hey, you gotta go. Time for my old man nap. Hey, thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for popping in and having fun. Hope to catch up with you guys soon. Yeah, please be good, stay safe, and don't forget, we all want to have fun today. All right, so making one more change. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but I want to change several things because while I'm streaming, I can see certain things. I made some changes to certain things on the stream. Bring it. All right. Lock that in place. Okay. the camera there. All right. Okay, so we got Follow Ronshu, Philip, whatever, Stuparevic. Interesting. And then we've got he didn't do so well, right? 6.85. We bought him as a striker. He scored 7 goals, which are 7 out of 15 appearances compared to this guy 10 out of 12. So Bogan Micetic is a youngster. He did okay. He did okay. So wasn't too bad. But we're gonna have to do certain things soon. Well, we're gonna have to do certain things. Okay, we definitely have to get better strikers. Okay. I'm a bit disappointed where we finished, which means this is one of the reasons why we have to make sure that we get the right player in. Okay, so we done this, squad. We still have the data right now, right? So before I hit the continue button and lose the data. All right. Okay, so let's go. Players in range. What do we have? So we got all these players. Let's export them now. All the way down to the bottom. We gotta scroll all the way back to the top. This stupid. Don't tell me. That's the game. Okay, Control P. Hungary striker. We are only looking for strikers now. This means season 4. All right, let's go into this. Upload season 4. Okay. Right, so these are all the ones, right? So we only want strikers that have been finishing greater than 1.1, means they are scoring. They're scoring more goals from. That means if his xG is 1, he scored at least three goals. No, not 3 goals. About 1.3, at least 2 goals. Yeah, because you want it to be reasonably good. Okay, that's the first one, and then we're gonna have minutes played. We want them to at least have played 800 minutes. Or no, make it 900 minutes. We do a few players out. Wow, we still got a lot of players. Okay, then we want goals. We want them to score at least 10 goals. Okay, wow, that's a lot of players, but still in this list. Okay, we got that's whittled it down. Okay, so we got quite a number now. We don't have as big a number as we had earlier. So now we've got now we're gonna remove but this 2.026, considering that 10 goals, is still quite phenomenal. Daniel Fila, 190, 18 appearances, scored 11 goals. Then we've got some players here. He's got 23 goals in 32 appearances. Jambo, the Slovak. And then Shostak, Ukrainian, scored 11 goals. So this guy has got 33 goals this season in 36 appearances. Ante Maric, Juric. This guy has been absolutely on fire. It's this right at the top of the list. That's the player. He's been on fire. I mean, he's been target man, but he has done. I mean, we do want a target man. Is 1.1 million. That's not too expensive. Add to shortlist. We can put in the default one. Then this Yambo. Yambo is number 2. Average rating of 6.99. I mean, it's not too bad, but 32 and 23 is also not too bad. Yambo. Yambo has not done badly. Okay, but probably I have to bear in mind the leagues that they're playing in, because this is the leagues. The leagues I've included are not really your Europe top 5 leagues. These are like the second or third string leagues, and so we're gonna be not gonna get the best, but yeah. So then we got Timothy wasn't bad, and these two guys they got Shostak. Now this list is a lot longer because it's got all the players in there. What I could do Let's come in here. Forget it. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, we told it down on goals. I think we had something like 10, right? Okay, so 11 goals. So that is going to whittle it down. Biriglia is a player I was looking at. Biriglia is a player I might want to sign as well. So if he's here, yeah, he's also done quite well in terms of his finishing. Then this is another player who's been on my list. This guy as well, Dr. Chal. I call him Dr. Chal. 500 to 7.5. Dr. Chal numbers. Well, here he is. So his numbers also not. He's got. His Dr. Chal is 1.439 or 1.439, which is quite good. Any number that's greater than 1.3 is good. Okay, so we look at this scoring efficiency. I'm going to remove this. We're going to make it very strict. So we want 1.3. Yeah, I don't want anything lower than that. I'm not interested in any players with anything lower than that. Yeah, because 1.3 is the minimum best standard you want. So the guy at the top is Fila. Then the players that I'm interested in, like, this Juric guy, Biriglia. Biriglia might come very expensive. 530,000. I doubt we're going to be able to sign him. Roman Vasco, also not too bad. He's got 19 goals. Plays in Nike Liga. I'm wondering what league that is. Which country that league is in. I could put the country here, but then that'll mess up my exports. What was his name again? I'll look at Roman Vasco. So Roman Vasco is here. He's a Slovakian. Also not too bad. I mean, I don't like low aggression in strikers. It just means that these guys might not fight for the ball when they need to. So definitely not going to look at him. Forget him. Let's not go there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna forget this guy completely, all right? So he's out. And then we have, who else have we got? So Biriglia is definitely hot on my list. And then what about this guy, Chef So? Is he here? He might be here, or he might not be here anymore. What's his name again? I can just do it this way. Ilya Chef So. Just come in here and do one. Boom. There we go. Yeah, young, forget it. Okay, that's might have been a reason why he's not showing up. Okay. I got Biriglia, Roman Vasco. Then we got Haichuk. Roman Vasco is here. Yeah, he's the one with low bravery. Haichuk is here, the Ukrainian. Also, I don't like him. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. Make things easier, right? Okay, all the players with low aggression are out. Okay, done. And low bravery. So, we just basically dump the whole group. Those players with low bravery are gone. Okay. And we want them to be at least 7 rating. Okay. So we kind of like, now without using the tool, right? Making it a lot easier. So 20. So we got Ante Maric. So notice 1 or 2 of the players have dropped out. Biriglia is not there anymore. De La Fuente is not too bad. 27 is the only problem is these guys are too old. But aggression and bravery, we just maybe I'll bring it back to 6.5. Sometimes they're the wrong team. Okay, so we got Marconi. Let's see how Marconi fits inside here. He doesn't, if he's not in the top, yeah, he's not here. Marconi is not good enough because his conversion score is not there. So these are the only ones with a good conversion score. Because I went minutes, 900, goals, 10, and scoring efficiency. So these guys can all finish. Okay. Dennis Tesliuk. Where are you, man? Come on, scouting. Dennis Tesliuk. I saw his name just now. Dennis. His name doesn't appear. I mean, I think I messed up this as well. Oh, that means he doesn't have aggression. That means his aggression and bravery is too low. So we don't have to worry about him as well. Yeah, so Dennis Luke doesn't fit. Gutierrez, no need. Then Kevin Iskisa Luna. Is he here? I mean, we could. I mean, this is Singapore. This guy is Singaporean. But His father was a great striker. Marconi is not bad. At age of 21, is Marconi here? Yeah, look at that. Marconi doesn't show up. No, that's because of this. Just watch, And now you see Ilan Fandi. So all these guys don't have the they don't have the score. They don't score very high on finishing. And Marconi probably doesn't have enough minutes as well. Yeah. His goals minimum minutes 900. So they have to have played 900 minutes at least. I could filter this. I can add minutes in here. Let me see. I don't want to make this thing too complicated, but it will help. Okay, so let's add one more condition. I think it's stats chalkboard. No, stats general career general minutes played. Minutes per game. Minutes. Okay, minutes. There we go. Then this guy. I wish there was a way we could push this up, but there isn't. Minutes at least 1,000. Okay. The thing froze, is it? Okay. I can't even click this to change it. Yeah. So you're going to bring the minutes down to about 800. Okay. So we ignore all those boys who just come in once in, they play for 10 minutes and they suddenly look damn good. And then you sign them, you try and play them for a season, they perform really poorly after that. So I think 800 minutes should be enough. Okay. All right. So we got 800 minutes on the list. Okay. So we got 800 minutes on the list. That's good. Okay. So all these players have played at least 800 minutes. They're 1.8 meters tall. They are playing in these leagues, and they score at least 11 goals with an average rating of at least this. We can also do appearances of 10. That makes things a lot. All right, so we really went through this, man. Okay, so we got a couple of players. Atta Saleh, I know. I've seen him before. He's not bad. He's 24 years old. He's quite cheap. He's also showing up in these numbers here. We got Kevin Issa, Lua. This is a really takes a while, no? I cannot get it done in like 15 minutes. It takes a while. Oh yeah, scoring efficiency we gotta add. I know. 1.3. Go back. Sorry, I have to have my scoring efficiency. I don't want guys who can't find the back of the net. Okay. So we got all our players. Dennis Tesliuk. What do you like? Chances are you fall under the I don't have enough bravery. Correct? That's the reason why he didn't show up. Because now I've added bravery into the filter and aggression, because that's the kind of striker I want, right? So I got a data. Now I know that with that, if he's on this list, this guy has got he's not showing up. So we got Roman Esco. Now we got Gutierrez. Look at Gutierrez, no way. Oh, Gutierrez. I don't think he's going to show up. There's some inner voice of mine says he's not going to show up. I don't know why, but my inner voice is usually right. Kevin Issa Luna. Hey, where are you again? Kevin Issa Luna. I don't think he's on this list as well because of no bravery. Correct. I don't know why, but I got a feeling that guy. Sidorov. Okay, we got all these guys as the top scorers, right? So this one not too bad. Okay, yeah, not many. So 15, 38 appearances, 16. So we've trimmed down that list quite a lot. Krobo, Ladislav Krobo, are you on this list? He's not going to be on the list either. Yeah, he's not on the list. Only these guys, Rodell Richards and the like. And then we've got Sidorov, Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles, the last guy that was any good. Most of these guys, no. So the better ones are 1, 2, 3. These are the top 3. The top 3 so far. Then we got Waclav, and then Waclav already shortlisted him. That's it, man. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we go to our short list. We've done the hard work already. Okay, so default. So these are all the Biglia, Waclav, Dr. Chal. We got Ante Mate Yurik. We got Mate. This guy's from last time. Kaslan Kolov as well. But this guy was from long before. So we can't get this guy in. I don't know why he's on the list now. Oh yeah. I cannot get him. No. All right, so the one that we got Biriglia, I think this guy we can bring him in, gives us an option, a striker. He's actually finishing his chances. Yeah, we got Mate Yurik because next season I'm playing with two strikers. Yeah. So the question is, Biriglia we can play him on the flanks as well. So and he's not expensive. He doesn't want to come. Approach the Zion, he doesn't want to come. Idiot. Yeah, let's make a transfer offer, make an offer. We give them 500k. They will accept it and see whether he responds. Okay, the other option is this guy, Waclav Dr. Chal. He's also not too bad. His finishing is okay, but let's see what the agent says. Okay, I mean, like quite expensive, right? Let's transfer. I can only afford to pay them. Maximum I'm willing to go is like 500. I'm not willing to go higher than that. 5 million, forget it. Cancel the offer. Too expensive. I can't export the list. I mean, yeah, I could use a filter and export it. Yeah, Sanju, you're right. I could have done that. Yeah. You're right. I forgot to do that. A bit lazy. I didn't think in those terms. Yeah. You're right. 24 people. Sure, I thought that. That's why I have people like you who remind me about how stupid I am. Yeah, I didn't think of it. The thought never crossed my mind. For attribute. Upload, yeah, you're right. Attributed. Now we got the ones with high aggression. So, all right, smart boy. Okay, so we got the guys. So Ante Debriglia, Dr. Charles, Jibril Ibrahim. Right at the bottom here, this guy. This is another one that's pretty good. 1.7 million. Also doing okay in the league that is in. Mikel, the Brazilian. Mikael, where's Mikael? There we go. He's not too bad. 27 years old, we can get him on the cheap. Da Sikan, another Ukrainian. This guy is not too bad. Quite okay. Concentration a bit low, but he's gonna have 38 million. We can't afford him. Then Krobo. I think Krobo is here. He is also finishing is quite good. I think we can look at Krobo. Krobo fits my he fits my what is this big inquiry? Hey, no. Okay, might as well. We made an inquiry on all these players. I'm an idiot. Transfer. I'm an idiot. Do you not need to add your other filters back? No, the other filters are this one. No, I don't need to. No, all these filters are fine. Yeah, I got Saika, I added minutes, and then I put aggression and bravery in. The others I didn't add here. I only got the goals up there. This is and one. These are the all leagues. Yeah, or. And then at the bottom, they must have these conditions and. That's fine. Okay. Now we got third. Yerel De Santis. De Santis, again, another lone player. Not too bad. A concentration a bit low. Frigan, right winger. Where's Frigan? There we go. Frigan is also quite good, but 24 years old, he cannot improve anymore. Lazetic, what a name, man. What a name. With that name, he can go places. No, he can't. Miguel de la Fuente, Indrit Tucci. Miguel de la Fuente already have been shortlisted. Yeah, they're Indian. So not too good. We got a couple of decent ones. We already approached them. We'll see what the noise is from all the managers now that have decided to inquire about 24 players. Do you need to add your other filters by any others? No need. The scoring efficiency is already there. This is like that. Yeah. I don't need to, because I think we already got enough here. Most of them are like scoring efficiency. The ones at the bottom probably crap. So I only focus on the ones on the top. And I've got a pretty good memory here. Pretty good solid memory. So I'm usually okay. Hopefully lah. Oi! Melty, thanks for subbing to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're good. Thank you for using your Prime and making Mr. Bezos share his wealth. Thank you. Man, anytime you guys make Bezos share his wealth, you know how much power you guys have. You're exercising your power to take money away from a super rich dude who almost single-handedly destroyed Venice during his wedding. Okay, this works, right? Okay, so for guys, if you want to use this, you can always use the Dr. Jit link. Yeah, it said Dr. Jit link. Supposed to voice control. Oh man, where's I was gonna go like I thought it was like cool, no? Yeah, that's a link. Yeah, you can use that too. Is there, Dr. Jit? There's a website, the Dr. Jit tool, or the Dr. Jit link, the Dr. Jit clip. I don't know. My voice control didn't trigger. That's the thing. And now I know why the voice control didn't trigger. It's raining out there, so it's gonna affect it. All right, so far so good. Okay, so we got these players in. So we're gonna get these players in and then use them right now. Okay. Berkeley is interested. Nice. Regular starter. I mean, would you be a squad player? Just see whether you... Okay, regular starter. I was trying to be a bit more of a problem child. Biriglia comes in. We got ourselves another striker. Next season, we want to play with a 4-4-2. Somebody is not happy. Last year, we played Gambit, right? Gambit was okay. Then we changed to this 4-4-2-4. And then we have the 4-2-3-1. What are we going to do next season? But I don't have enough wingers. That's the thing. I don't have enough wingers. I don't want to go out there and sign wingers for this. I mean, I have these positions. Let me think. How do we do this? We're not playing under 4-4-2, that's for sure. But we have to switch to this. So this is still okay. We can play this. That's not a problem because it's just an offshoot of this. Okay. And then we can definitely play this. How the hell are you going to play this? You're going to have to bring a player back. So you're going to play this guy as a poacher, advanced forward. You're not pressing forward attack. It's fine, yeah. Let's go to training calendar. Let's see if we can start planning for next year. Yeah, we can. So we come in here, let's plan for next season. This is the easiest way to do it. No? Okay, just come pre-season heavy early. There we go. Nice. Thank you very much. Then we paste it here. Now guess what I'm going to do? We're going to clear this. We're going to have some fun. Okay, we're going to have some fun. Wait, hold on. I mean, come on. Wait, I tell you, we just put in match practice here. Put in match practice here. Okay. All right. Now we go to schedule. We create a custom schedule. We create a new schedule, and then we put in match practice here. And we put match practice here, right? Okay. And then we put in Thursday, Friday, right? So we put in match here. Okay. Yeah, let's put in general physical recovery here. Okay. Yeah, just for fun. Just for fun. Save as match P exploit. All right. Now we go into our calendar where we added this. Okay. And then we paste our match pre-exploit. Again, now we got 3. Okay, so we come in here and match practice. I love this. Match practice got, hey, preseason for the first time, I'm going to do this. I want to see what happens to the team. We want to see what happens to our team on this day. Yeah, so they're going to do so much match practice. We give them the morning massage. We give them the morning massage. Okay, we tell them, boys, this is your morning massage. We throw in one team morning first, and then we throw in morning massage. All right, so don't do this, guys. This is insane, man. This is insane. So it's quite easy to do this on Football Manager. I didn't want to share it all at the world, but I'm now sharing it with you because it's, we're coming to the latter stages of Football Manager, right? Okay, so we come in here, pre-season. I think we can do heavy late. This will get them ready for the new season. Okay, done. Okay, that's it. Coaches, I think we've got our coaches in, right? So we've done the job with the coaches. Under 19 staff coaches. We've got the assistant manager. We don't have a manager for the under 19. So let's go and get one. Because this guy is going to be fired soon. No, he's not. Okay. Staff search. Include, okay, under 19, edit search, motivating is all there. Let's find the guy with the best personality. Ding, ding. Perfectionist. Okay, we don't have to go far. He's staring right at us. Okay, well, let's make sure that they have some, other options. Let's see if they got. We got perfectionist. What his attributes like? Working with youngsters is definitely not his thing. Tactical knowledge is 13. Okay, I mean, if anything else, you can. Yeah, we are definitely signing somebody. Okay, maybe Mr. Resolute. Working with youngsters, tactical knowledge is 9. It's like between the two is not much of a difference. We've got professional, we've got 3 managers here, professional, so that's worth looking at. Tactical, okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put tactical knowledge and working with youngsters since I keep shortlisting everybody based on that. Where's tactical knowledge? Tactical knowledge, where are you? Okay, right. Okay, 11. Wow, suddenly there's not many left. Okay, working youngsters 10, tactical knowledge at least 10. What do we get? We get one fairly determined, one driven, Esteban Sacchetti. Available on free transfer. Okay, guess what? You got the job, man. Under 19s, no. Under 19s manager. There we go. We give you the chance of a lifetime. You're the under 19s manager. Second team, staff, overview. Do we have a manager? We don't have a manager for this as well. So we're going to look for one now. Staff search. Staff search. Okay. All right. Staff search. Let's look for the under 19s manager. Okay. We're going to go in here. Reserves. Okay. None of the above. Okay. None of the above. Okay. This is even worse. Like, look at that. No need working with youngsters. Right? You're out. All these are no longer youngsters. All young men. Perfectionist. Mr. Perfectionist come. I don't care what kind of manager you are, whether you got a skill. You are now the under 19s, under the reserve second team manager. They lose matches, you're fired. 65, okay. Why you look at the percent? Yeah, it matters because all their personalities and their attributes matter. The more you spread all good personalities in your squad, the better it is because it's the CA and the PA come from facilities, right? And then the personalities of the manager, the personalities of the development also rub off on the intake that's coming up. So that's why I always include personality. In fact, all the mods do it. The staff at SI also do the same thing. So if the moderators are doing it and the staff and the developers at Sports Interactive are doing it, they don't exactly go, publicizing it to everybody. This guy is a left back. He's not bad. I mean, he doesn't have aggression, but yeah, but I mean, is he worth it? I mean, 15.5 million. No, it's okay. Why are my scouts coming back? There, Andre J. Durish, centre back. Wow. Ooh la la. 14 jumping range, but worth it, no? It's really cheap. I mean, we can add him. We shortlist him. I acknowledge. What about this guy? Fullback. These are players that my scouts are coming in. I'm not interested. Okay. Who is this guy? Ricardinho. 7.5 million. Just too expensive. Remove from shortlist. Not interested. Okay. Zete. This the Marconi. Marconi, is he on our shortlist? We have information the AI doesn't have. Or so we like to think. Speaking of which, Newcastle have almost negotiated a deal for the Stuttgart striker, right? Yeah. They want 2.5 million for Boubacar Traore. I'm coming out to sign him. Why? He's not on my list of players. What? Who the hell went it? Did I make an offer for this guy while I was sleeping? No, right? Reject, man. I don't know who came in for that offer. Who the hell is making all these offers? Mislav Janko Zajek. Oh, the inquiry just now. I did an inquiry. Now I remember. So they're all coming in with offers for those players. That's quite easy, right? Your shortlist went and just inquiry. They all come back. Hey, we want this much money. Oh, it saves me a lot of time, man. So anybody here? This saves me time. Oh, we got a striker with a winger, Talalovic. Not too bad. Tackling is terrible, so forget it. Not in the system you're playing. We will be in trouble. Ilan Fandi! Singaporean. How's about it? Want to play for me or not? I'm a Singaporean manager. You're a Singaporean player. Yeah! Let's do it, baby. But you may never get a chance to play. That's the problem. Singaporean player, no. I mean, he did well in Singapore. He went to his history quite. I think I don't know whether they got a. Yeah, no, they didn't include his first few years. His first few years were in South America. He actually developed in South America, and then he went to Belgium for a while. Yeah. Roman Holitus, I'm doing well. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are well. Boom. All right. Now we go to the next couple of players. So I think Ilan Fandi is out. Let's not dwell on that too much. Okay. Joseph deal. So they want 5.5 million for Carl Joseph. Definitely not the player one. Okay. The moment they can't get 5.5 million, we know we're not interested in that player. Okay. Marco Lazetic is not for sale. Frigan is not for sale. Frigan is not bad. Not bad. But we got looking at Beriglia. Wow. All these players are 3 million. Krobo is 800k. Okay, his numbers are not bad. His numbers were not bad. 800k for this player, but his vision, he's got. I mean, the only problem is some of his technical, his mental attributes are super low. Like this, I know vision is not that important and work rate is not that important now, but I'm looking at this guy, I'm worried. The technique also is quite low. So we'll reject. They reject Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles is worth getting. He's at least got 11 for technique. But we got to bring in one player only. Biriklia is enough. They want 3 million for Arthur Sales. Arthur Sales also would have been an interesting signing. The idea here is we bring these players in, and after that, we sell. No? We're not hanging on to them for a long time. Yeah. DeSantis, this is the Yarel DeSantis. Also, I think the number, let's see DeSantis, did it show up here? No, Crowbot did. I don't think DeSantis did. Asales did, but not DeSantis. Okay. Yeah, reject this guy as well. So today is a fun stream. So because I get a chance to test certain things out. Yeah. So I would like remove the line space after the username. Embed images. So you guys want to just be nice. I'm testing out the new HUD I've got. I basically created a new look for the chat as well. Yeah. So I'm very, very interested to see how the chat flows and how it all flows together. How it looks. So that you guys can see the chat, right? Especially those guys on YouTube, right? So when you're typing in things, you type your chat and then you can actually see the chat from the guys on YouTube as well. Unfortunately, today there's not many people doing chat on YouTube. Because last time we had this issue, right? The guys on YouTube, you see that I had to paste it in. Yeah. Pauke respond to De La Fuente. The De La Fuente is too expensive, but we can't get him. Yeah. So Juric, nobody wants to sell Juric. Juric is one of the best target man we can get. It's not expensive, but if we need a target man that's the player, and he's only 24 years old he's already at his peak, so he's not going to develop anymore. I think what we'll do is ask agent for availability. Okay, we're going to make an offer for 1.1. Oh, he's got, yeah, okay, so let's go for him. Arthur Sales, I think he's also not too bad. Yeah, but we got Biriklia, right? So I think what we'll do is we add him to a short list. Oh, it's already DeSantis, 45. Yarel DeSantis, also the numbers were quite good for him. Stewart, Trevante Stewart is here. Then we got Trevante Stewart. He's got 0.99. Okay, let's scoring efficiency. Trevante Stewart out. There's only the only people I should be looking at is Juric, Biriklia, Dr. Charles, and the other guy. So that's the list that we basically from that list, only these 4 players are worth getting. So Ante Juric, Biriklia, Dr. Charles, or Jibril Ibrahim. Sikan is also out. And then, right. What is this? He agreed. The club besides agreed to be, the club prefers to hire foreign managers, okay, whatever. I'm hiring foreign managers. That sounds like fun. That's what I always do, man. Gora Ante Marek Juric, yeah. Start negotiations. We want to get a new target man. We'll give him squad regular starter and see whether he's got a pro. Okay, we'll lie to him and just accept him and then disappoint him later. Okay, accept. So we brought in some other managers. Biriklia, does he need to go for a language? Yeah, he does. Biriklia is coming. That's good news. Okay, all right. Biriklia has agreed. So we didn't spend too much money. The goal is everyone is like a 300,000. Aiden, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Apollonite, let's see. Okay. Wing Wen Hu eligible. This are we have a Chinese player in the under 19s who basically has got no potential. Yeah. So we can basically say thank you for all the fish. Oh, got a new PC that is so much better than the old one. Congratulations, man. Big Sam, how are you? Oh, the family is good, man. You're here enjoying the stream. Preseason and transfers. I want to master how you always analyze your transfer and the parameters you set. Wow, parameters are quite straightforward, brother. Yeah, it's always very straightforward. So for me, when I do two things I said, right? Okay, performances of my players. Generally, we were doing that across the whole season, right? I was like monitoring my players who had good scoring, those doing well. So like for strikers, it's really easy. Actually, you can kind of create the Dr. J view here. So you just have to like bring just the same exact fields, but I never bothered to because I didn't want to make it so easy for myself. So what I normally do is I make it a bit more like an eye test with numbers. So all I do is I come in here, simple things I do, and I just share with you guys how I determine who's playing well, who's not playing well. Easy, easy way of doing it. No need to use any imports, funky stuff. Okay, goals XG. Goals must be more than XG. That's all. Simple. Cannot be equal to, must be more. Okay? If it's less than, Bugger is a terrible striker, so get rid of him. Okay? You can't improve it because you got to go into your own tactics, right? So if you go into your own tactics and then you look at your numbers for the day, basically you can go Data Hub, right? Okay, go to your team performance. Then you'll see from here, XG table, right? XG is finishing was terrible last season. We created a lot of chances. Last season, in terms of creating chances, we were second to none in the entire league. We should have scored at least 83 goals. But we didn't score 83 goals. This tells me that our finishing is terrible. So how do we address that? The tactic is already good enough because we know the tactic is good. Looking at this, we see we don't create too many. We don't really depend a lot on set piece, on balls crosses into the area. But you can see we gotten into good positions. Like this is a 0.79 xG chance, but it wasn't finished. And then if you wanted to, you can just go to each striker, like for example, and go to players, and then you start looking at your forwards, scoring in terms of forwards. Where do our forwards fit? And so here they get into good. See here goals per 90, and this is basically how often do they find themselves in those kind of goal scoring positions. Now these two basically fantastic. According to this data, they're doing brilliantly. These two, Stuparevic didn't do so well. The rest of the players, Bogan, okay, they understandable who they are. Okay, all right. But then when you come here and you start looking at the numbers here, XG over goals, yeah, Barnabas Waga did really well, 24 20, 24, 27. Problem is, then you got to take the non-penalty goals. This tells you, this also includes all the goals from penalties, right? So you look at Barnabas Wagas, he scored a total of 7 goals in the league, right? 6 goals from six. Wait, he scored 5 goals from penalties. He had 6 penalties, scored 5 goals. I think that's how he. I think that's how it means. 5. There were 6. Fuck if I know lah. Okay, let's go 6 penalties. Okay, 6 penalties. We know he missed a few. I think he had 1 penalty in Europe and he scored 1. Correct. This is how I think it should work, right? So that's how it works, right? Isn't it? Is that how it works? This data here. It's like he scored. He had 6 penalties, but scored 5, something like that. I think it does. Because I know his non-penalty XG conversion rate is really bad. Not that good. I mean, we could like put it here, get a better accurate number. I think I'll do it this way. I know what to do. Okay, I know what to do. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, let's make it very simple. Let's create another filter. Daljit Hungary. Okay lah. Daljit Hungary. You wanna save this filter first? Okay, save this filter. Don't put it inside the place where everybody can use it. They're gonna get confused. Okay. I'm gonna make another filter just for my club. Where am I? Why am I in this? Filters, okay. Dr. Jit Hungary. I'm gonna make a new filter, okay? Alright, so we're gonna make one for just for my club. Okay. So we're gonna remove this, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, we don't need all that already. This is Dalji Hungary. Okay, this is the Hungary one. Okay. Alright, now we go down. Oh god. We gotta load it again. Alright, now we got all these leaks in here. We're gonna take out all the leaks. Take this one out. Take this one out, take this one out, take this one out. I don't know what the name of my league is, so I'm gonna. These are all the actual names. I think it's OTP Bank League. Okay, and this should be my league. Yep, OTP Bank. This is our league. Okay. So these are all the players in our league, right? So 15 to 34. How many players we got? 211. Okay. All right. We want appearances at least 10. Okay, that's 187. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, maybe 8. 195 players. That should be just nice. Okay. Control P. Okay, this one just takes all the players in the league. No? Hungry all players, but it's not all players. Upload. I just want to see my own players. How they do. Okay, Hungry all players. Okay, we got Vargas here already. Okay, so now remember I said about the score being 1.3 being good, right? Okay, 1.128. So in this, right, his non-penalty goals conversion 1.128. No, you know how up that is. That is bad, man. That's like you score a goal. Yeah, you score 1 goal for 1 xG. That means your finishing is quite average. Because this is one of the reasons why I don't like the data center. In the data center, if I go to him, I go to players, right? Okay. You know, where is it? There's player performance, right? You should what? See this? He's supposed to be like, wow, he's like phenomenal. Okay. All right. His shots on target is just shots on target. Where's his goal output? Okay. All right. So non-penalty SG goals, open play. No, this is terrible. Scoring off forwards. Goals per 90. This is also not very helpful for me. I want to see non-penalty XG. This not penalty. How often does he get in 90 minutes? The position he gets, and then his goal. So I'm like, this doesn't tell me enough information. But here I get this. I get like a big warning sign or ding dong coming at me, 1.128. So let's look at the top finishers. Who are the best guys at finishing their chances? Of course, these are probably some of them are headers. Like, okay, I didn't scroll up and down. Okay, sheesh. All right, I didn't scroll up and down. That's the problem. That's the reason why they appear like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom. And then we go all the way back to the top. All right, now we go completely. I don't know what I can't remember what the upper limit is. Hungry all. Okay, we come in here, upload Hungry all. All right. There we go. Okay, so Hungry all is uploaded. Okay, so scoring efficiency. Okay, the best guy. Okay. Philip. Oh, appearances. Look at that. 0.8, right? So minutes he didn't do. So we're gonna remove all these cameos. The cameo players. So we're gonna remove the cameo players and bring it to about what? Say 300. Yeah, 300 not so bad, right? Okay. Still got a lot of cameos. So scoring efficiency, like this guy. So a cracker jacker from outside the box are most likely. Lohan. Then the best striker is this guy, Kavi. 6 appearances, 2 from the bench. He scored 2 goals, long range shots probably. So yeah, didn't score too many goals. Carlos Ordona is a defender, scored a goal. So these guys all like, in terms of like, of course, the better way would be to isolate strikers, but I didn't bother doing that. But you can as well. So if let's say isolate just the strikers, right? And the attacking group of players, right? So we come in here and then we compare him to all these players. The problem is this doesn't always give us the type of list that we want. But here, 1535. What have we got now? We got 74 players. Oh man, okay, so we go all the way down to the bottom. Go all the way back to the top. So this is the
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I'm good, man. How are you? Welcome and Intanin. Welcome to the stream. Hello to the board. I like my bot now. If I had a rupee for every time someone say hello, why say rupee? Okay. Yeah, that's a cute bot now. All right. Hey, what do I want to do? Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Hungary, strikers, all. These are all the strikers. So let's see how all the strikers do. Upload. Hungary, all strikers. Okay, done. So we got the best striker. Vargas on top, but he's not going to stay there for long. Okay, so again, we got some cameos. Then we got some cameos. We add the minutes. We remove the We remove some of the cameos. So now, where does my striker sit? Holy cow! I mean, some of them 1-2, 1-2. Okay, let's add goals. Let's be fair. We're only looking at the guys who consistently score goals. Let's go 8 goals. Okay. 8 goals is not that bad, right? Okay, Aaron Pep gets into the goal scoring areas and scores a lot of goals. Then we go Wesley, Alvaro, Romero, Brando, Dominguez, wingers, Gustavo, winger. So the one, you see, look at Danielson. Danielson in our team right now, the guy who finishes his chances consistently. Okay, number 1 player is our own inside forward on the right flank. Okay. Barnabas Varga is not doing too badly as a striker for the rest of the league. So in terms of him, in terms of the strikers in the league, he's not too bad as well. Yeah. He scored 27 goals. If I were to look at the rankings, right? Oh no, we gotta actually come here and clear this first. Okay, all right. We clear this, and then we come in here. The top scorers, right? The one who scored the most goals is Varga lah. Yeah, Barnabas Varga has scored the most goals in this group of players. 27 goals, 24.19. Non-penalty XG only 18. So that means what this tells me. Where's non-penalty goals? So basically, you take out the penalties. Penalties got 6. You got to take 27 minus 6 is what? 27 minus 6 is 21. 18.62 or 21. Yeah, that's around correct number. Because then it will be scoring is non-penalty goals, non-penalty XG. I do the calculation here already. So it's 1.128. I mean, in the league, he's actually quite one of the better players. Yeah, he's quite good for the league, for the standard that we're at. So basically, I shouldn't be screaming at him so much because for the standard of competition we have, he's been playing quite well. Not that bad. He's been doing quite well. So, okay, shouldn't be too unhappy with him, I guess. Then we got another player here, 19, 24, 3-1. I click this, not interested in his transfer. Then we can also look at things like from this group, right? Who's the most creative one? Who's the one that's created the most chances, right? Then we can move the goals here. We come in here. The guy is really good at creating chances. Brenner, the Brazilian, more Machetic. I was right, huh? This kid of ours, right, has been creating a lot of chances. Mitrovic this season, and he's performed really. Christian Freidek also. So our players are creating a lot of chances. In terms of our chance creation score is quite impressive. Like 1.5, 1.3, that's quite good. And then now if I remove the goals, I already removed the goals, right? Yeah. Let's say defensive action. So this is the front group. Marconi is very. So these guys do a lot of hustling. They do a lot of hustling, helping the team defend. The wingers. Yeah, I don't see my Mitrovic anywhere there. So that kind of figures. Yeah. So Borukov didn't even feature anywhere in that list. Interestingly enough. Our Borukov, the player that we signed, nowhere near that list. Stop. So far, so good. Okay. All right, let's keep on going. What else we can do? Yeah, today is a bonus stream. We're just gonna chill, and then we're gonna slowly try and improve our situation with the club. Our under 19s didn't do too badly. Finishing third. Puskas Academy probably have the best group now, but so sometimes I don't want to poach from them because they have to get stronger over time. So we're not gonna poach any players from these guys. If we do, we have to depend on the players coming to our academy, or we got to go and find them ourselves. Juric set to sign, so he's gonna join us. It means I have to let some players go next season. So among our players, who do we want to let go? All right, so let's go through our team. We're gonna make a determination on who to let go. Okay. So removing the goalkeeper first, the defenders, what do we have? Defenders, we don't need all of them. We got Mosquera. Aneba has been a loyal servant for the club. His contract expires next season. And if anybody, we'll offer him a contract. Serafimov and Pascal. Pascal, probably we're going to try and offload him. So what we're going to do is transfer status, transfer listed, and then transfer of high and intermediate. I want high and intermediate to sell the player. Saves me time and money. Okay. He's gonna go anyway, right? Free expiry date. His contract is gonna reach an expiry. Probably gonna, that's like what I just did was the dumbest thing in the whole world to do. Mats Noster, last season, terrible performances. I think we have to consider the fact that he has to go already. Yeah. I mean, he was here as a last season he played badly. So he's got a contract to 2028. So I think this is we're done with him. We have to go and get somebody else. Looking at our short list, do we have anybody else as a defender that we can? Andre Duric, just the player that we saw earlier, right? I mean, his first touch is 10. His positioning is 13. Anticipation is 12. I mean, yeah, we're just going to get cover. We can't afford a lot of we can't go out there and drop a lot of money for players. So I always end up buying cheap, and then hopefully they're decent, and then I'll play them for a season or two, then I offload them. So we're gonna have to let Mats Noster go. And then I and intermediate sell the player. I mean, 300k to 375. 5%, 4% intermediary fee. Okay, that's much better. Okay, right. I mean, I don't expect to get a lot of money for him. Commercial revenue went up, sponsorship went down. Okay, not too bad. 3.5 with the running cost of the club. Okay, so Duric coming in. Duric has the potential to improve. So okay, so we're gonna get Duric in. So Noster is going out. Got Serafimov and Mosquera is our starting defender. So let's look at a contract. Otherwise, we do all this and I get into trouble. Aneba, we're gonna have to offer him a new contract. Okay, all right. So he doesn't want to extend, so that's not too bad. I'm not in a state of panic yet. Noster. Aneba still got one season, so it's not so bad. Civic also has one more season. I'm gonna extend it. Iliev has been a covering defender, so I don't want to go out there and sign a new player. Yeah, okay, so we keep him again. Okay, when he's a fringe player, he's like willing to accept that role, that's fine for me. Okay. That's our defenders, right? So let's look at our defensive midfield. Now, defensive midfielders, we got to be very careful. Some of these defenders are really good. Okay, so here somebody wants him, transfer listed, transfer, offer, hire an intermediary to sell. It's on loan. Okay. Madras, so we have to, I want to sell this guy. Yeah. Oh, he's going to go. Never mind. Okay, fair. Christoph Zachariasen, one more season. Bogdan Mertic, which is going to keep him. Mihai, 39. Pasca, we're not going to bother. 28, 20. Okay, this group. My guy is not bad. We can get some money for him. Okay. Transfer status, transfer listed. We're going to do that again. We're going to ask the agent about. I know there's some but that I can hang on. Okay. All right. Transfer, we're going to hire an intermediary to sell the player as well. That's not, we can get some money for him. Offer wire transfer room. Let's bring his value down to about 1.5 million. Yeah, we need to make some money this season. So we got the Nielsen. This is a youth player. He's got to go on loan. Okay, that means his contract is expiring. Is he worth keeping? No, probably. Okay, so we give him a new contract. Yeah, we'll let him develop, and then if he doesn't, then we'll just let him go. Yeah, we got Bogdan, we got Mihai, and then of course Pierini. Pierini is not bad, so we're gonna keep him. Pasca, Fridex, Civic, Hyberg. Okay, all right, the usual suspects all got good contracts. And then right in front, who can we let go? I'm thinking of Christopher Zachariasen. 32 years, 32 million. I'm taking a lot of risks if I let these players go, because I'm gonna have to depend on these guys, Mihai and the younger generation. Shirley Fortune Basi, I think we're gonna let him go. Transfer status, transfer listed, transfer options. But the problem with this kid, I think his contract. Yeah, he's already Karabakh. So much for me trying to get rid of him. He already made his own plans. Okay. All right, so how much money can I make this season? Not much. About 2 million, 3 million. That's about it. Sabo is improving slowly. Give him another contract. Sign him to a new contract. Okay. Exit talks, and then we got Golik as well. Contract and the new contract. Here's another one that can develop. Okay, so we got these two. This guy is out. Okay, all right. So it's slowly adding, developing these players. So once again, guys, if you are new to the channel, thanks for popping in, man. Impending retirement. Okay, he's gonna go deep boost. No, there's another Coutinova set for release. I think these guys, we gotta set them for release. Set for release. Ibrahim Cisse. Yeah, he's a right back. Also, we'll set him for release. Pascal also set for release. Okay, done. Varga, I think he's got one expires. We try and see. I think we're gonna give him a new contract. See whether he wants to come in or not. Star player. Okay. One more season. We need Varga. Varga is perform. I mean, yeah, at least score some goals. I want to let him go, but this is me being scared, a big scaredy cat. Okay, so we got Bara Kotinova is on loan. No club was interested. Madrasa, this guy as well is a crap player. Takaks, right? He's been on loan, so his personality is not that fantastic. But we're gonna try and keep developing him. Okay. Guys, we got a crazy preseason again. All match practice. Yeah, we got one crazy preseason. Duric is coming, so he's gonna join our club. Okay, next season, right? We want to play this or this, right? So we're gonna go target forward and advance. Target forward and advance forward. Continue to play off that whole one side underlap. Okay, we're not gonna play on cautious. We're gonna play playing on positive. No more lower defense. They're gonna be a standard or higher defensive line. That's the system they're gonna play. Balance and no focus on this side. Right, defense pass into space. Basically, hoopball to some extent. Yeah. So IB on this side with a winger DM coming up here. That we can of course mod this into making it into a back three. Yeah. So we can easily go like do this libero and bring this guy in as a volante on support, and then kind of do an inverted winger here, or a winger as well. Winger is fine. Okay, and then target forward. There's a lot of like a build-up play here, and these two guys are coming in to score. So basically, that's how I'm setting it up for next season. So libero will come into this position while this guy comes up the pitch. It's a bit risky. I mean, the other option would be not to play the libero, but we're gonna have to clobber some teams next season. Okay, so we've got offers coming in for our boy, Matt Snoster. 4 clubs have made bids. Highest bid being 975. So this is the best. So we'll accept these two. Accept and give an ultimatum to the other clubs. Okay, all right. We reject this offer and we reject this offer. Oh, I need to let Moster go. Sampdoria chase Kern. Finally, Serafimov will be called up by the national team and then his contract expires. I'm going to try and see whether we can give him a new contract. Okay. I mean, key players like him, part of our tactical system, defenders, have been here for a while. We don't want to let them go so easily. Our finances, still 21, not that good. I mean, we're 22, but we have to make money this season again. Important that we get a decent run. Aneba is a Baliga target. Hey, we can sell him to them. His contract expires only next year. He's not a bad defender. He's quite good. We've used him a lot of times. He doesn't want to come, so we're gonna go. Then we're gonna let him go, lah. Okay, so transfer, offer via transfer room. We'll sell him for 6.25. See whether anybody wants to pay that money for him. He's good. He's good. Get some. There are some clubs that are in the hunt for him. Varga is going to give us 1 more year. Pasca is going to go. No offers for Maiga. All right. Okay. His wage demands are too high. Okay, we're going to put Maiga back out again. Transfer offer via transfer room. Drop his... So this... Golik has turned professional. He's a kid that we have in our club. So we've got a couple of players being called up first. Lonka is going to go, and so the rest of the players are good. Lonka is gone. All right. We want to settle all the players before I go on holiday. Man City won the English Premier League, man. Okay. And Liverpool finished second. All right. Musi no luck. Never gets called in. Okay. Special Sid Kern deal. No way Martin Kern is going to go anywhere. We got him until 2030 contract. We want a long-term contract. Yeah, 2031. We want to extend his contract by one more season, make it harder for these clubs to pinch him from us. Yeah, 1.44 million is fine. So it goes up. Martin Kern is the highest paid player now in our club. I want to keep all those clubs away from him. So it goes to 2031. Martin Kern, Mercetic are the two key players in our team that I'm building the team around. So slowly. Elas Rora declare interest in our neighbor. Okay. Transfer status. What have we got? We got active interest in two clubs with the offer for what I've done, 6.25 million. Okay. All right. Let's see if they make an offer soon. No offers for a neighbor. Okay. So they probably don't want to pay this value. Okay, so offer wire transfer room. Let's bring him down to 5 million. Let's see if anybody comes here for 5 million. If not, we will tell our neighbor, sorry, man. Nobody wants you at that price. You go find somebody who's willing to pay 5 million for you. Lorient have come in. No, this is reject. I'm not going to accept this. My neighbor 4 million didn't do well. Gonna offload these players. Okay, surely that's gone. So our wage packet is gonna go up. 23 to 26. We got more money in the bank now. The 20 players that go to Europe, there'll only be 3 defensive midfielders. Make K an offer 1.3. This is not good enough. The value is what? Value is only 1.6. For a neighbor, I'm not interested. I'm gonna go up to 2.2 installments. What's Joe monthly? 3 installments. That'll be 3.5. No per your league. Remove. Okay, let's see if they go in for this. Nope, 4.2. Nobody wants to. We can do a bidding war, but I'm too lazy. Yeah. Because we can still use him for one season. We can't always sell everybody for 4 to 5 million at this level. We did that last season, so. Because players like him, they'll go for a lot later. Now they're still developing, so they got one more. He's got one more season. He's going to be worth quite a fair bit. All right, let's see the schedule calendar. Not yet. Transfer window opens Match practice. You guys remember my training calendar? Look at this, man. They come back, right? They think it's all fine and dandy, first week. Okay. Second week, all fine and dandy. Third week, boing, match practice, match practice. We're going to see how many of them break legs. Okay, that's a goal. We're going to find out if we get any injuries this week, 11th of July. All right. The goal is to see whether any players get injured. No offers for a neighbor. Okay. Convince a neighbor to find a new club by himself. There you go. Yeah. At least we tell a neighbor. We tried. We only is bidding to sign for 3 million because his replacement will cost me. We already signed his replacement here. His replacement is already here. So he's not playing for me anymore, man. Defender. Oh, I tell you what, you go and be a libero, train as a libero, since you can give you a bit of a nightmare. Where's his ball control? Okay. Striker, you just play as a advanced forward or a pressing forward, so that's be fine. And this guy, striker, you work on being that. Okay. 27, you're 24. Okay, good. We got 3 signings. Spartak, no thank you. It's not like we don't have enough strikers. Biriglia is here already, right? Yeah, Biriglia is already the club. Training, and then we're getting him to be a pressing forward. So he'll play in either one of these positions. He can also play in attack. So we're gonna have plenty of options next season or attack. I got a lot of attackers next season. As a first, might as well go Brazil. Brazilian box sounds like a good idea, no? Green rice there. We done it. Okay, so we have moved out 4 places to 20th positions in the European Nations Coefficients table. So that's the goal, no? So this is a long-term save, right? For building a nation. So we managed to go 4 places up. Now we're in 20th position. We were a lot lower before our first season. So now we are now in 20th position. So we're trying to get this higher and higher and higher. But the next stage is for the other clubs as well to end up in those positions. So now the other Hungarian clubs. Still waiting for a team to make offer to match his agreed sale price. Yeah. What's the status? Your transfer now is we're gonna bring it down to 5 million or maybe 4. Let's see. We just say, my private advisor is way above his value. Sheesh. Okay, come on. Now it's okay, confirm. 3.3 is the only one. Offer higher transfer room, 3.5 million. I'm not willing to let him go for anything less. Renee's 1 million. Should I go for it? Should I rattle him on the board? Go for the interview? Last year, they're all disappointed with me. They're not happy with me. So make board requests. Finance. Increase, no. Networking, no. Stadium, no. Staff, no. Okay. Decline interview. Offers made for Andreev, the goalkeeper. Respond, reject. This goalkeeper is the only goalkeeper I have. So, okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We go scouting. Players, we need to find a new goalkeeper as well. That one, easy. I'm not going to bother with going through the... I'm not going to bother with the whole data thing. I'm just going to use attributes to find a goalkeeper. Because goalkeepers, there's another one that we can do. Okay, so we're going to use the East European filter now. Okay. 15 to 24. No goals. Okay. So fouls against, no. Interceptions, no. Okay, and then height is fine. Okay. All right, what we want is it's here somewhere. Distance, mistake, save ratio. That's the one. Expected goals is at least 0. Expected goals against prevented 0.5. All right, so now we got all these goalkeepers. Okay. Pick. I'm going to use this now. Reflexes, one-on-ones, aero reach. 13. All right, we got this group of goalkeepers here. We got two goalkeepers that we can look at. One is 26 years old and one is Gasparini, who is also not too bad. Okay, so Marco Gasparini has agent. I just need a covering goalkeeper. Gasparini has got positioning, right? Yeah. So 32 to 305 installments, 250. Okay, all right, done. Got goalkeeper coming in. Gasparini, start negotiations. Important player. Yeah, negotiate. The two goalkeepers gonna have to fight with each other. Put the two goalkeepers toe to toe. Well, we gotta find out our goalkeeper. It's our squad, right? So we can come in here. See how our goalkeeper did, right? Versus the rest of the league. Player performance, goalkeeping, defensive, goal conceded 0.88. Expected goals conceded. Okay. I don't want to see this is the one I'm looking at. Expected goals prevented. So it should be high, not low. That means he's conceding a lot of goals. He's not a good goalkeeper. These guys are the ones that you want. These are the ones that you want. Agoston Kiss is a really good goalkeeper. This guy is a good goalkeeper. This guy is good. This guy is our goalkeeper. He's young. He's not performing well. He's not one of the better goalkeepers in the land. So, in terms of his ability between the posts, leaves a lot to be desired. So we're gonna be looking for another goalkeeper as well. Make an offer. Aneba. No, we're gonna do this. I want at least 2.3. I don't want to be selling him for less than 3 million. That's very minimum I'm gonna go, man. We want minimum 3 million. Okay, let's suggest this. If he goes 3 million, okay. Add percentage on next sale, 10%. Okay, go. Excuse me. I mean, that was being a bit unrealistic, right? Who is this? Aneba. So we got 2.1 million. See, I knew it. To be able to depend on the intermediary to do our transfer value 3 points. Everybody else is sort of pay like 3 million, right? Somebody else comes in 2.1 million, 3.5 million. We got to offer in Malaga. Okay. That's the one. We got it. Our agent did better. Okay, we're not interested in this one. Okay, all right, done. 3.1 million. Got it. I got my 3 million for the player. That's was my target all along. I wanted at least 3 million for him. Because the guy that we brought in is only 1 million, right? So that's a good win for us. So our transfer history right now, we've this season we brought in Durich for 1 million, Birila for 500k. So our defender, this is the defender, 1.1 million. I'm not gonna sign the guy and only offload him and only get like 1 million for him. I want at least 3. So we got that. So we made a 2 million profit. Small amounts of money. That junior coaching facility is not gonna come from anywhere else but me selling players. I have to sell and sell and sell now. We have to make a fair bit of money every season. So we only got 2 million now. 3 goes. Frank Cowers got about 952. Okay, not a lot of money. Okay, wage rises. Okay, training schedule. Look at my training schedule, right? This is the first 2 weeks. I can't wait for this, man. I can't wait for this week. This will be fun. Man, I gotta have a lot of crazy games to play. Okay, trading. Calendar. Yeah, the games haven't been settled yet. Schedule, okay, we can arrange friendlies now. So let's arrange a friendly 21st of July. We got two multiple friendlies. So you want 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll go smaller. Okay. All right, done. Got four friendlies here. And then we got this game, and then we played Debrecen on the 3rd to 21st. Still, there's a lot of football. So choose multiple friendlies. Choose very small. We can do multiple, and then we'll do it here and here and here. That's another 4. I think we don't need so many. We give them a break here. Okay. So choose very small. Then this is away. Thing match. Okay, all right, done. All right, so we got a few now. Let's see how that affects our training calendar. So it comes in like this. The match practice week. I'm evil. I'm so evil towards my own team, I'm gonna make them suffer like there's no tomorrow. This is fine, right? Match practice. Yeah, this is good. Again, it's not. Okay. All right, done. They're gonna suffer. We're gonna see how many players get injured this week. We got a friendly coming out. Okay. Playing time, expectations, code of conduct. Look at that, man. Welcome to the club where everything is a fine. We're a fine club. We're a fine club. João Pedro. I saw João Pedro suddenly. I don't know. Okay. Pierini is injured. That's even before. He's out for 3 months. He fell down. I think he fell on his way to the training center. He's out for 3 to 4 months. We just lost one of our key players for 3 to 4 months. Pierini is a very important player for us. Hal make Andreev offer for what? No, reject first. No, thank you. Lonka. Okay, he's gonna go. Noster is injured. Torn abdominal muscles. I mean, we are really. Damn it! I hope the club pay for him. We just negotiated a really good contract for a transfer for Noster to get out. No? And now he's injured. He's out for a show. I hope Noster still goes out. Transfers out, right? So Noster, Stumgras, he joins 1st of July. So they've agreed already. Neba is going to be going good. You're going to break their spirit and legs. I've loved to break their spirit and legs. That's the whole goal here. We are going to break their spirit and legs. How are you, Manamidovic? Okay. All right. Quick pick. So we got a couple of. We got Musi, Biriglia. No, we're not going to play Biriglia here. We're going to play him here for a change. Okay. Then we know that Maiga is a long-term get out of the club. Duric is coming here. So we can play Mosquera there. The Nielsen has been excellent also. So we can play the Nielsen. This is the new target forward as well. So Burukov can sit down. So we're going to play this guy as a target forward and this guy as a striker. Okay, on the left, you got Biriglia. Where's Biriglia? We just signed him. So I kind of moved him around just now. Where the heck did I put Biriglia? Where's Biriglia? I know he's there somewhere, I just don't see him. You are good. Well done, man. How you? Borukov is doing not too badly as well. Yeah. Borukov did not go out there and score a lot of goals. A bit disappointing last season. He wasn't one of the better strikers. You rate Borukov? Okay. He's finishing okay only last season. Yeah. We got a data already. I was like looking at the data from last season. And still, we in the top strikers, like we have this ranking of all the top strikers. I did this to see who's the best striker, and he didn't show up. And Burukov, yeah, Burukov did not show up last season. Varga still outperformed him, which is quite a disappointing. So it was quite disappointing. Yeah, Burukov didn't do that. Never mind, it's okay. Alright, so we're gonna do unavailable here. Okay, we got Musi. Because this Biriglia is he might have to play here. Because our boy is out for 3 months, so they didn't get used to this position. The Nielsen will come in here. Okay, Kern for Runshaw, Civic, Durick, new player, Aneba also is a new player. Then we got a right back. Right back. Show yourself, please. Victor Popov. Okay. Did we get our goalkeeper already? The new one? No, not yet. Right. So he's retiring. This guy is just here because we need the numbers. He's only there because we need the numbers. Okay, let's go. This is let's look at how they play. Nothing to be too worried. I mean, we don't really care about we want to see the transitions involving the key players that we added. So Biriglia is one of them. We got Civic. Civic's we're gonna have to look for a left back soon. Civic's last season. This one is too wide. I'll drop it here. Okay. Oh, penalty already. Pre-season friendly, that's all. Where would you use inside forwards and inverted wingers? You should ask Joey. Wow. What is that when your wingers got more twist than a pretzel factory, go inverted? You're just here to run fast and look pretty inside forward. Yeah, they told you. Correct. That's exactly correct. You want them to go for goal inside forward. You want them to try funky stuff inverted winger. Correct. I like that answer. Anyway, I could have said it better myself. Borukov looks to put into the area. Juric. Inverted wingers try a lot of things. Right? They always get onto that the other foot. They always try to do that move on the other foot. They twist. Literally twist. And I never liked it. So that's one of the reasons why I always play just a flat winger. Borukov, nice. The Nielsen looking for Juric. Juric gets inside and scores. All right, looking good. Okay, so Kern playing as a volante. All right. Biriglia, deep ball. Borukov. Okay, all right. Then we can stop watching already. Okay. I'll just look at the goals. Okay, look. Good. This player is going to be playing as a libero. Because Serafimov is a no-nonsense central defender. He just hoops the ball up. Here, the inverted fullback has got an underlap. Biriglia is playing really well. We signed him with the goal of playing him across the 3 positions. Right, so he looks quite happy to be playing there. Then we got the Nielsen. The Nielsen was the data last season we checked, right? He is actually the best finisher in the whole league outside the strikers. Yeah. So if you're looking at any player outside the striker position, he is the best at finding the back of the net. So Danielson is going to start a lot of games next season. So Danielson also, we played him a lot last season, so he's already learned this position. So this other year I'm going to play him here as well. So he's going to be one of those players that can play in all 3 positions. That's the goal. So we're going to get him to learn a new position or Ramdaughter left. So now he's going to learn this new position. So eventually he's going to be able to play across the park here and here. So he's come terms this season. He'll look quite excited. I'm quite excited. Biriglia again. He is a signing I got because of Musi and this position and the strikers. We need strikers, but if I'm going to be playing like a 4-2-4 next season with 2 strikers, then I need backup wingers and backup strikers. So there'll be you need at least 4. Minimum 5 across the park for most teams. You need to have 5 attackers. So we got We got 6, so that should be good. Biriklia again. Oh, nice ball to Borukov. Finds the ball. Of this, we should be banging in the goals here. Alright, so we can bring on Mihai now. Iliev, Mihai, the rest of them. So Mihai will come here. Then we've got Friday, he can play here. Then Musi will come here. Varga will come here. He will come here. Iliev will come here. Golik will come here. Alright, let's go. Take off a whole bunch of players. The reason why we have a new libero, we signed a new player like Juric is because last season Noster cost me 3 points in one game by himself. He can see 3 balls went past him with him not tackling or stopping or doing anything. It's just one of them was he gave the ball away twice. Bigs okay, Michitic has scored, nice. So it gets all the confidence going, at least they get familiar with the system. This is terrible, Juric. Terrible defending. This is shout, period. And let's go to a standard defensive line. We should never have conceded a goal. So Juric might not even be able to play this position. Otherwise, we have to play Juric as a regular ball-playing defender. Good defending. Mihai to Varga. Looks up, sees a young Golik. Scoring a goal. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, first game only. Nothing to get too excited about. Okay, Golik injured 1 or 2 days. Jefferson reports silver okay, yeah. They'll improve over time. That's for sure. Okay, so next game coming up. Remember, we want to check out that week when they all go crazy training-wise. Gasparini, the new goalkeeper, is here. Okay. Debus is retiring. Okay, I need to do something. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, we have got an Italian goalkeeper in the house, so you have to learn a bit Hungarian before he can start playing for us. Yeah, he needs to learn Hungarian. If he doesn't learn Hungarian, it'll be quite difficult. They want Micah on loan. We don't want that. Okay, so players all getting unhappy about training. Wait till they see the match practice week. We can't wait for this week to come. Oi, there we are in the this week, and then in the match practice week is done. Huh? Oh no, chat. What happened to the match practice? This is a match practice week. No? We got team bonding, so yeah, looks like we got 1, 2. So we'll see if they get injured. So that's 3 match practices anyway. Yeah. They added friendly matches there. Look at the schedule. They messed with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Are we tweaking preseason? Yeah, we are definitely tweaking preseason. I think I'm gonna normal. And ad keeping good. So it's the widgets are making you happy, yeah? Okay. Mm-hmm. I keep adjusting the widget for chat. Because I'm looking at the stream and adjusting that at the same time. Yeah, I think my widget is set to a bit of a funky personality, so it's meant to keep you guys entertained. In case you find me boring, which is not a problem for me. All right, so let's go. The Nielsen, I think we're playing on balance. We're gonna drop this from future matches. We're gonna drop this again. The idea is I wanted a tactic that goes from back to front really quickly. I like what Joey's been saying so far, and he's actually quite complimentary towards me. Yeah, he's got a little personality thing. Yeah, I don't really mind that. Okay, whoa, somebody's injured. Juric, someone's injured. Wasn't my player then. Oh, Boruka scoring again. Juric is the problem is I got 2 Juriches now. But Borukov, Juric, we are get another strike pair. And then we got this Brilik, get him to learn the new system. We got to get the Nielsen out on the left as well. So I think what we'll do is we're training him, right? We move him to this side so that he can learn that side of the pitch. Okay, so that's not too bad. I've been wanting to change the UI, the stream for a while. So today was meant to be like I added all these new things, right? Yeah, so I've added a few things to the stream. So I wanted to also, for the guys on others, while watching the stream from other locations, make it easier for them as well to see what's being said. Yeah. I always felt that was quite tough. Mosquera will come in here for Durick. Then we need another. Don't tell me I need to sign another defender. No, I don't plan to. Aneba is actually a good defender. Okay, and then we got to put in Friday. Friday is MMC. He's not much of a DM, but he's gonna have to he also learn the position. So we got Kern Follow Ronshu. We got Habib Maiga, who's a 31-year-old player. If nobody comes in for his the price I want him for, I'm gonna take him off. Because if push comes to shove, he'll have to play, in this system. I don't want to go and sign another DM. I gotta play Friday as the volante. Gizinho, what video on BTN or the main channel? But Football Manager. I'll wait for the new game to come out. Yeah, because if I do make videos, it's gonna be quite very much about Build a Nation. My experiences with Build a Nation, and honestly, it's only been 4 seasons. I was thinking of doing one after like 10 seasons. Share my thoughts about the first 10 seasons and what was the biggest challenges. Because I think the biggest thing about this is the challenges you face now. The biggest challenge I face is the balancing act. The balancing act of making sure that I dominate the league, but also give other teams a chance to grow as well. Otherwise, our coefficient takes a longer time to go up. So our coefficient has gone up by 4 already this year alone. So that's been good. Now we've got to look at these 2 positions. Makes us if I don't give him a break, he's gonna get injured. So I now know I got more. I mean, if we can promote the youngsters for these 2 positions, the DM and the fullback positions. We didn't invest this season in more fullbacks. We're taking a big risk this season. I only got 2 starting fullbacks. Yeah. This could be a problem for me. Normally, when you play Football Manager, I would recommend having 4 really good fullbacks. Nemeth. Oh, they scored a goal. This guy formerly no, I don't think he's my player. I had a Nemeth, but it's not him. Yeah, it's not him. Again, we consider a goal in preseason. It's not looking good. I think the BD double defenders might be the way to go with this formation. Okay, so looking at our squad, do we have anybody that we can promote? Second team, any fullback, DM? I mean, here we got Oliver Nagy. Maybe him. So we can give him a chance. So Oliver Nagy squad, move to senior squad. Okay, then what about Balin Katona? Katona has been crap. Donata, also another crap play. All these players have just been bad. Thibaut also bad. That's why they never made it into my first team. Because they're not going to improve. And Nagy is not improving. This is what you get. No? End of the day, this is what it's going to be like. He's not going to get any better. So now looking at this group of players. This group are the youngsters. We got one player here called Vedagan. Okay, Whittaker maybe, you know, he's 16 years old. No, I'm probably not as well. So we already give him this training schedule. And then we got another one, Dezo Iles, another youngster, also developing quite well. Then we've got this Patrick Kovacs. Patrick Kovacs is young, 18 years old. I think he has to move into the senior squad already. Okay. So there's no right back. We don't have a right back. DM, we have one here, but he is a long way from being ready. And then the other one will be this guy. This guy, maybe we can give him a chance. 16 years old as well. So it's 2 seasons away. So if I actually take these kids, right, and play them now, I will affect their development. I'd rather leave them here. I'll let them develop. So they are on track. So what we want to do then, in that case, is to find play a system that doesn't require me to spend so much money on DMs. The fullback, on the other hand, yeah, that might have to go and get a right back. We got a right back. We got to get a right back. So right back here with Nagy. Nagy is basically, I mean, push comes to shove, we promoted him, I guess. Yeah, he's not really that good, but I think we'll just leave it at that now. Because the other option is to come in here and then do the whole thing all over again. It's quite involved. I didn't do fullbacks just now. No? I only did the main players. So fullbacks, I got to check whether I got any in my shortlist. That's the only way we're going to get around that problem now. No. Yeah, nobody in the shortlist for fullbacks. So this shortlist doesn't include fullbacks. So we're going to do player range and just look for fullbacks. Though. 15 to 31, what do we got? All these are players in our leagues. Defender, right? So these are all the defenders. Let's go and look at the attributes. So what do we want? 2 straight away. So minimum, right? 11. Okay, that's it. So that's 11 minimum. Okay, 15 to 20. So is there any player out there? No one. Okay, so these are the only ones out there who fit the bill. So 15 and 24, interested? Not. Yep, only one, Dan Serbu. 24-year-old, 2.2. This is too expensive. Okay, they normally don't have high concentration. That's for sure. Let's see if I had concentration inside there. Yeah, bring it down to 9. Normally, they aren't ready yet. Oh, worse. Okay, anticipation. Technique not there yet. Still learning the game. Okay. So Serbu still. Oh my goodness. No, I haven't made an appearance yet. Okay, that's better still. So we got. Okay, do we have a height? Did I add a height requirement? I did. I do have a height requirement. No wonder it's so difficult to find players. So the only ones are these two. The Montenegrin. We'll send a scout out. And then we'll send another scout for this guy. How much senior playing time would you give a 16-year-old 5-star talent? Wow. Means much. Not much. Not much. I wouldn't play him too often. I'll be very careful about playing him. Like, maybe 16 is more. He needs more time training than playing. It's 17, 18 that you worry about play time. Rotational once in a blue moon. Yeah, I wouldn't go that often. Aniba rejects Malaga. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Malaga is willing to pay me 3.1 million for you, no? Yo, idiot. They came with not when they're 16. Too many matches. More training, like maybe 5 to 7 matches. Even then also, because 45 minutes is a long time. Then I'll let them train with their youth team first. Yeah. Look at my Merchatic. You know how much I was playing him, right? Where is he? Where is Machi? There we go. Bogdan Mercetic, no, he started young, right? Look at his most of it. I'm very, very careful about the development. No, these boys, right? Otherwise, you see this like heart attack graph, right? I'm very, very careful, but you don't need to explode, and you can like decide. I mean, you can just go in there and go like, I want him to develop his physical attributes. They will develop over time, but they will develop. So he's developing quite well. So I've been focusing on the mental side of his game. Now I'm going to focus on the technical side of his game. So all this done already. So now we work on passing. Where's passing? Okay, there. We work on the passing, technique, vision. And then here, passing, guess. It'll take a long time. But I could also change my training schedule to make it more tuned to him. I played him too much. He didn't spend enough time training. What the hell? Everybody wants him. Andreev, your contract doesn't expire until 2030, so shut up. Somebody got trigger contract extension clause. One loan for Zabo, okay. Silizar Zabo, optional to future fee. I remove this. Okay. Mescoza is out in our league. And except of suggest terms. Okay. Let Zabo go on loan. Remember the goal has to be to loan back to the clubs in your neighborhood. You cannot say no to them. You have to give them a chance to develop the players. You have to give them a chance to sign your players as a priority, so that they all become strong. So eventually, all these clubs are going to kick your ass, man. You want the whole nation to go up. It takes a long time. Puskas Academy, okay. Puskas Academy. So Coutinho was my player, right? So another club from my league has just taken him, no. And Puskas Academy is the team that always beats me. And Coutinho is not bad. He is not bad. He was under his transfer status. This was a club that had him as a player. They were interested in him for a long time. So Coutinho has now gone there, and he is also a good player. So he's gone there. So I'm more than happy, So all the players I signed now end up going there. But now they don't go. They don't go because they won't go for a lot of these clubs, right? They can't afford to pay. So sometimes I hang on to the players. I'm hoping he gets it. They offered him a contract. I'm just hoping they get it. Transfer aside to Slovakia from when I was agreed. Another player's gone. Strengthening the rivals, man. The whole idea here is to strengthen everybody so that your life becomes a holy hell. Okay. All right. So let's see how far we can go now. 911, 9171. Montpellier make an offer of 2.1. I wanted 3, right? So they're not going to get him for 2. So you want 1 point. Okay, Montpellier is coming with 3 million. The minimum he's going to go is 3 million. If he goes, I'll lose a right back. There, we lose this guy as well. So we lost another right back. We lost right backs already. Lonka is gone. Peter Barath. Barath, I remembered. No, he's decent. No, he's one of the players we have on loan. Okay. Contract. Discuss new contract. Yuzo is expiring, but he's going to be a fringe player. We'll add to our squad. So Adam Madaras, another player, but he's like a DM position. He can't really do well. He's not. Doesn't have a future, basically. And Christian Takacs, another guy that I think has some, but he's fickle, the bloody idiot. He's got a fickle personality, I think his contract, I gave him a new contract. He's going to be here with 2 more seasons. Okay, Robert Nemeth. Okay. So Takacs now is to play on the right now. Yeah. So, hey, what is... man, it's the same team again. I forgot to swap players around. Okay, so Danielson will move here. Okay. Zachariasen later will play in the center. So the Diesel has to learn this position, so we play him there. Yeah, Georgia scored. Okay. What can we do? What can we do? We're going to half time. Zachariah said the two midfielders have been playing a lot of games, but this guy's a new player. This guy's learning a position. He's very tired and looks like he's got an injury. Civic with a corner. Serafimov with a goal. All right, so we're gonna bring Musi, Mascara. Mihai. Iliev. All preseason friendlies. Okay, Borukov will take him off now. Okay. Not doing too badly. Yeah, I know we're down a goal, but to me it doesn't really matter. They actually scored 3 goals against our team. Right. Okay, we're gonna save it here. Ooh. So interested to hear from you guys. So what are you guys gonna be doing over the weekend? Hope you guys have a great weekend. Today was a surprise Friday stream. I normally don't stream on Fridays, but today was a different day because I wanted to test the new thing out. And we got new widgets, new overlays. I actually would like to hide it. Like this, I like this. But the thing is, I'm still haven't figured out a way for me to do that where it reacts when there is events happening in the chat field. But I'll probably figure something out. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream. I hope you have I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Have fun wherever you are. Once again, thank you for your support. You guys are fantastic. I hope to see you again next week. This has been the preseason. We are getting our team ready for season 5. Thank you very much for being there with me, man, Spurs fan. You guys are sensational. Hope you guys take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. Okay, so good night. Bye bye. Have fun.